Chicago, Illinois.
What a game for Rose. 16 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Haslam dishes the box. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Rose with the ball.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Heat shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently.
Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball. Two teams that like to play up-tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami. They had the series in the bag. They were one play away from wrapping it up in Game 6, but the miracle comeback from the Heat that led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
Clark, that was interesting because the games themselves weren't particularly close through the first half of the series, but things started to get really tight when they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. The Spurs +5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
The Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
Oh, it was off the charts. Absolutely fantastic.
Boozer. Rose passes to Noah. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Timeout called the Heat.
Noah once again had a really solid season, but his field goal percentage numbers dropped from where they had been the past few years. I think part of it was not having Derrick Rose on the floor, and then also he was hurt. Plantar fasciitis bothered him some, but not having Rose, I think, led to Noah forcing the issue a bit.
Dang with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Boozer kicks it to Noah. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Dang dishes to Noah. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Noah's got 6. Well, and speaking of Noah, some dip into his finishing numbers. You wonder if his injuries played a part in that.
Yeah, Coach Thibodeau rode him pretty hard. A career high in minutes. In fact, second most per game among centers in the NBA last season. And we remember he had the foot injury during the playoffs. He's always had some health issues, but he's battled through them.
Are you surprised that he's become the warrior that he's become in the NBA?
Not really, Kevin. He was a winner at Florida, a guy who loved to play. He's got a lot of passion for the game.
Kicks it to Chalmers to end the run. And the rebound goes to Boozer.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Here's Dang. Second shot opportunity. Joakim Noah again. Noah's got 8 points.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
You know, last year LeBron said that he was at his peak as a player, both physically and spiritually. You could see it in his eyes, just so confident. Even when things aren't going well, he now has the fortitude to make his way through that and continue to play and finish the game.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Udonis Haslem. Well, when you think about the level that LeBron is playing at right now, Clark, do you think he still has room to improve his game?
I think it's just a matter of his experience and picking and choosing his spots. I think his skill set is fantastic, and it's just a matter of staying the course. I don't see much improvement there. He's a terrific shooter from the 3 and inside the line. He drives it, makes his free throws, passes the ball, rebounds, defends. He wants to be in that 50, 40, 90 club on his shooting percentages, and I think he'll make it happen.
I know he's still working with Ray Allen on the free throw shooting, too.
Yeah.
Here's Dang. No good. And it's Miami the other way. It's LeBron with the drive. Tries to snap the cold streak. No good. Great defense that time from Noah. Well, Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
Well, Miami stormed through the regular season and were viewed as the clear-cut favorites to come out of the East, but it was not as easy as expected. After sweeping Milwaukee, the Bulls gave them a scare, then the Pacers really took them deep all the way to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
There's the pass to LeBron. Bosch, Anderson. He's covered by Boozer, and Anderson gets it to go. Now here's Heinrich. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And for the Heat, the Pacers were their first real test, it seemed, and they had to survive a win or go home against him. It almost seemed, Clark, to take away any momentum they might have had when they went up against the Spurs in the finals.
You know, it's interesting. When I think of momentum in the playoffs, it doesn't carry over from game to game or series to series. I think each game, Kevin, is really an entity in and of itself. That said, Miami found a way, despite being pushed by the Pacers and being pushed by the Spurs, both to Game 7. It came down to LeBron James's brilliance, but also the hot shooting of a complimentary role-playing winner, Shane Battier.
He dishes it to LeBron. Wade outside, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. The Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in. Here's Chalmers. Backing down is Anderson. Wade kicks to Haslem. 6 to shoot. Here's Anderson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
The defender shouldn't hang his head there. That's just a good shot, plain and simple.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
It's blocked. Another block. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And there's Mario Chalmers on the assist by LeBron.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
And that one's good by Butler.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Chalmers passes to Haslem. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Haslem's got 8. The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Heinrich against Wade, and Gibson kicks to Rose. That's good. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler on the wing, covered by LeBron. Heinrich outside. Pass to Gibson. Nice Steve from Haslem.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
And that's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
And as we conclude the third quarter, and we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Snell. No good with the triple.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Teague. Snell. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Muhammad. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
We knew what was going to happen with that one when he got his hands on it.
Yeah, you know, if the ball comes to him off the offensive boards, Clark, it's going to go back down hard.
It's amazing how many points he salvages for his team.
Gibson with the steal. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Allen dishes to Cole. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Teague the pass to Muhammad. The feed to Dunley. Lets it go from the wing. They grab their own miss. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Feeds to Oden. A second chance effort. And it's good on the way in.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Dishes it to Gibson. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oden's got his third rebound on the night. It's stolen by Teague. All going up court. Here's Muhammad. The big dunk at the end of the break.
That's exactly what you want coming off a steal. Get into transition, find an easy basket.
Yes, sir. The ideal fast break opportunity there.
Allen kicks to Oden. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, it was about midway through last season, guys, that we started hearing the rumors about Greg Oden working out and getting back in shape so he could make a return to the NBA. And lo and behold, here he is, the former Ohio State standout.
And Miami making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And for Oden, a new start in the NBA, the former #1 overall pick out of Ohio State back in 2007 for the Portland Trailblazers.
Such a shame, the repeated knee injuries that kept Oden from achieving all that he'd hoped for in Portland. But you just hope that he would eventually get a chance to return and come back. So it's nice to see him out on the floor.
The Heat making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Cole kicks to Anderson. He passes to Haslam. Anderson in the post. Murphy's there. And it's sent back by Murphy. But they'll get another chance. Lewis dishes to Cole. Passes to Allen. Intercepted. Snell rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Nazr Muhammad. Allen passes to Lewis. Miami no good on that time either.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yep, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
T kicks to Gibson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Pass to Haslam. Back to Allen. Inside. Here's Anderson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Talking about Chris Anderson, guys, the Birdman. We weren't sure if he was going to be able to fly last season, but he did latch on with a very good Miami Heat team who was in need of some help rebounding, which is his strength. He still can do that and block shots as well.
And the Bulls making a change here. Heinrich's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And the Birdman, a fan favorite from his days in Denver. The tattoos, his kinetic style of play, certainly drawing attention.
Well, he's an athletic presence inside at both ends of the floor. Defensively, he can slide his feet and block shots. And offensively, he's a guy who kind of hangs out on the weak side and finishes plays by catching and dunking.
To stop the run, Haslam can't get it to go.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
T T kicks to Dunleavy. Shoots from the baseline. Another one falls for Chicago.
That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they stick.
Kicks to Dunleavy. Working on Allen. The jump hook. And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Battier dishes to Allen. He kicks to Cole. Offensive rebound. Anderson. And he banks in the layup. Now T. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Dunleavy. The dish to Gibson. He feeds it to Heinrich. Kicks it to Murphy. And Chris Anderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
And 1:01 left to play here in the fourth. Heinrich against Allen. Doubled by Cole. Here's Heinrich. And too long on the shot. The Heat have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Gets it to go.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
To the paint. And the basket by Murphy.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
And the pass to Haslam. Right through the knee for the layup.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
Teague, the pass to Heinrich. Back to Teague. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gets the bucket.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
And Haslam kicks to Anderson. Murphy with the steal. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.